done to death by slanderous tongues, was the hero that here lies. Death, and guardian of her wrongs, gives her fame, which never dies. So the life that died with shame lives in death and glorious fame.
Against my will. but Margaret was in some fault for this, although against her will, as it appears in the true course of the question.
Well, I am glad that all things sort so well.
And so am I, being helped by faith and forced to call young Claudio to a reckoning for it.
Well, daughter, and you gentlemen all, withdrawn to a chamber by yourselves until I send for you, and come hither, masked. The Prince and Claudio promised by this hour to visit me. You know your office, brother? You must be father to your brother's daughter, and give her to Claudio.
Which I will do with confirmed countenance.
Friar, I must entreat your pains, I think.
To do what, Signor?
To bind me, or undo me, one of them. Signor Leonato, truth it is, good Signor, your niece regards me with an eye of favor.
The sight whereof, I think, you had from me, from Claudio and the Prince. But what is your will?
Your answer, sir, is enigmatical. But my will is that your good will may stand with ours this day to begin joined in the state of honorable marriage, in which, good friar, I shall desire your help.
My heart is with your liking.
With my help. Here come the Prince and Claudio.
Good morrow to this fair assembly.
Good morrow, Prince. Good morrow, Claudio. We here tend you. Are you yet determined today to marry with my brother's daughter?
I'll hold my mind.
Call her forth, brother. Here's the friar ready.
Which is the lady I must seize upon?
This same and I can give you her.
Why then she's mine? Sweet, let me see your face.
No, that you shall not till you take her hand before this friar and swear to marry her.
Give me your hand before this holy friar. I am your husband, if you like of me.
And when I lived, I was your other wife. And when you loved, you were my other husband.
Another hero!
Nothing certainer. One hero died to fire, but I do live. And as surely as I live, I am made.
Former hero. Hero that is dead.
She died, my lord, but while her slander lived.
All this amazement can I qualify, when, after the holy rites are ended, I'll tell you largely of Hero's death.
Soft and fair, friar, which is Beatrice?
I answer to that name. What is your will?
Do not you love me?
Why, no. For more than reason.
Oh. Why, then your uncle and the prince and Claudio have been deceived. They swore you did.
Well, do not you love me?
Troth, no. No more than reason.
Why then my cousin Ursula and Margaret are much deceived, for they swore you did.
They swore that you were almost sick for me.
They swore you were near nigh dead for me.
'Tis no such matter. Then you do not love me.
No, truly, but in friendly recompense.
Oh, come, cousin. I am sure you love the gentleman.
And I'll be sworn upon it that he loves her. For here's a paper, written in his own hand, a halting sonnet of his own pure brain, fashioned to Beatrice.
And he is another rich my cousin, stolen from her parents, containing her affection unto vanity.
have beaten me